Miss Nikki in the house.
So we know what we're good at, but we know we're not good at. We spend all of our time.
My family know I've been married for 10 years. I have.
I had changed my life so much in such a short
I've been doing that for 18 to 19 years.
I'm one of those people who I think, I grew up
serving the majority, as far as I can remember, as a kid.
Hey everyone! Yes, I am Chandra, and
allow themselves to be free. Sometimes I do coaching and other things like that, but
dance was my life. Dance is what I knew. Dance is what I breathed.
I lost a lot of time with my daughter in that first year because
It was an amazing job for actors.
So, hello, welcome back to Commit to Change, the Buti Series. I am absolutely excited because today I had the fantabulous Sara Fakih with me, and she's coming from
London.
From London in the house. So she is a part of this the booty badass chicks from all over the world, and I have the luck of being able to interview a few of them, so I'm excited about this. And she's going to come to us and tell us a little bit about herself and family and what you do.
Yes.
Introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are.
Okay. I'm Sara Fakih. Everyone has a problem pronouncing my surname. It's a Lebanese surname, half Lebanese, half English. Born and bred in London, UK, England. Currently teaching yoga now, predominantly Buti Yoga and some dancehall.
Ooh, dancehall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, do you
You
remember?
still haven't, she hasn't given us a class. We've been
know.
waiting for a class. And she's,
We have
well,
been
yeah,
very
we did
busy.
kind of, yes, we have been very busy. We kind of did like a little bit of dancehall, but yeah, so you gave us a mini
Mosquitoes.
class. It's okay. What? To mosquitoes?
I said, excuse the mosquitoes.
Oh, mosquito. I'm like, what? Okay. So you have to tell us. So right now you're teaching yoga and dancehall,
Yeah.
and she's doing it all up. But was there ever a time when you didn't teach? Like, how did you get into the fitness world? We're excited because it's also the night. Tonight we're celebrating because we're finished with all the testing and demos and stuff, so you hear them in the background. So.
Celebrating.
And she wants to hurry up and get back, so let's make this happen.
Okay. Quickly. So it was about, oh God, I would say 10 years ago now. The way that time's flying, it's flying way too fast. So let's say 9, just to make sure. I was in real estate.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, it's a huge difference.
Okay.
I was in real estate and I worked predominantly for one company in a place in London, which was West Hampstead, which is a really, really beautiful place. And I'd worked in property since I had left university, and I knew it wasn't for me. I couldn't see a long-term vision of me doing that. I came from a very kind of dance and theatre background when I was younger. Without going too much into it, I kind of fell off that path, regretted it hugely, and also put on a huge amount of weight, which actually you don't know the story. I put on a hell of a lot of weight, got up to about a size 14 to 16 UK. I'm not sure what that is in US, but you can work that out yourself. So I started on my fitness journey just by losing weight. And then I thought, I've had enough. I've had enough of being in the fitness industry. I wanted to help other people when I lost the weight to kind of find their kind of, their purpose, and also just to, I find as well is that at that point of my life, I knew many people around me that kind of were a little bit lost and stuck in that rut, and you get stuck in that rut of working the 9 to 5 and just also there's so much contradiction in the fitness industry, and I just wanted to help people to kind of not even just for the weight loss, to just help motivate people to get into fitness. So I did a personal training course, I did an intense course, 6 weeks, started doing PTing, and then the long and short of it, actually after that, I was training clients. I then found Zumba, which we've got common ground there.
Yes.
And that actually kind of brought back my love for dance, and because I was in theatre and danced a lot. So I started teaching Zumba, and I was like, oh my God, this was me. I have to say, Zumba started my whole kind of journey on teaching and instructing classes. I still do personal training one-on-one now, but then all of a sudden I started to find my way. Let's not go too much into it. I ended up hurting my back, injured myself. Also, this is a reason how I found yoga, because fitness is great, but again, you have to have a balance, like a yin and the yang. You can go too hard, teaching all the classes in the world, but you're not Superman, and you can't sustain that.
Right.
So I didn't have a balance. I was just like, woohoo, like hardcore, fitness, and literally hit a brick wall. Had to get 9 to 5 again, became a PA, and it was only short-lived. It was a year, and I was like, I need to get out of this quick time. So I found dancehall, started dancing again. I then started teaching dancehall again. I didn't get back into Zumba. I had this newfound love for dancehall. I obviously, because I was into fitness, I then started teaching fitness classes alongside that, and then I found Buti Yoga.
And now how did you find Buti Yoga?
They came to me, so Busy actually came to Gymbox, which is a huge gym chain in London, and they did a training.
Oh, okay.
And I got to do the training, and I was like, what the hell is this? This is like everything that I'm about. And this is when I kind of realised I needed the balance, and I was still, again, you don't learn, I was still teaching probably too many classes, but I started to find yoga and get that balance of, okay, I can't just be going hardcore. It's not just about going hardcore. You can't sustain that. And I was kind of like late 20s, 30. So at that point, that's not old, no, but when you're constantly fitness, no balance, you again can't sustain that, because your body changes, you know, we're always changing. So that for me set me on my path to yoga, and then literally after that, I probably would have gone straight away and done an RYT with Buti, but because Buti was still so fresh, it was like 4 years ago, I went off and have done a numerous amount of now trainings in India, which I don't regret, because I think everything happens for a reason.
Absolutely.
And if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't be sat here with you today, even doing this 200 RYT, which is actually the first. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's the first 200 RYT immersion in Europe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because there's Buti trainers that have happened in Europe, but no immersions. It's the first immersion in Europe.
Yes, see, we're lucky to be together. Yay! So, when you made your shift in life, did you have any obstacles that may have stopped you from making the shift? And if so, how did you overcome them?
Oh my God, yeah, huge. Financial, number one. 2, family. Like, what are you doing? Why are you getting out of the 9 to 5 rat race? And everyone kind of gets stuck into that whole, you know, conform to society.
Right.
What are you doing? You're doing something that's out of the norm. You're not going to make any money doing that. And no, I'm not going to lie, you don't make money straight away.
Right.
But it's about having a passion and then finding your purpose.
Right.
And that passion and purpose helps you knock all of those barriers down.
Yeah, that's what drives you,
because
right?
all you see is that you're helping people, and yes, of course, helping people doesn't pay the bills, but you just have that faith. You have that faith knowing I'm doing the right thing, and I know that me being on this path, I will end up being able to sustain a career from doing what I love.
Yes, I agree with that.
So it's not been easy, but I am so happy that I stuck to my guns.
Very good. So who would you say was your biggest supporter through all of this, if you have one?
Family or friends? Either.
Whoever was your biggest supporter.
I'm actually really lucky that I can't say that just one person was my supporter.
Okay.
My family have actually been really supportive. I probably think that because through the time when I was working in 9 to 5, I suffered a real depth of depression. So I think what happened was when I found my purpose, I started to change. Like, they saw me transform into a different person. And since me doing all my yoga trainings, I've transformed into a completely different person. So it's been this whole shift. And I think it's just this acceptance of times are changing, and even though, again, conforming to society, when your family perhaps see you in a dark place and then they see you starting to help other people, but also the way that you're changing through helping other people, and then seeing that change, they've just supported me all the way.
That's
all
fantastic.
The way. So I've been so blessed for that. You know, even though they probably didn't help with the, you know, some of the issues that I did have at the start, but I think sometimes when you hit rock bottom, then they're like, oh,
right,
shit, you know. But I stuck to my guns. I was like, I think if anything, my mum sometimes is like, what she really kind of like sees in me is the fact that I've had this drive to just stick to my guns and do what I want, not just what I want, but what I believe in, and follow my heart.
Right.
Which I think is a big fear in most people.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me, how do you feel you're adding value to your community?
Hugely. I think fitness is changing rapidly.
Yes.
Health and wellness is changing rapidly. Social media alongside health and wellness is changing rapidly. More people are becoming more aware about how to be fit, but also there's a huge confliction as well in what you see from food, and we've had these conversations, from food to diet to what you should be doing to be working out, to the balance of what you should be having, or sorry, not what you should be having, but what you should be doing. And again, I'll go back to sometimes people think you need to be running your body into the ground for you to lose weight.
Right.
And that's the difference between fitness and wellness. So I would say the change that I'm definitely making in my community is teaching yoga. And not just the yoga, it is the dance. As much as I'm predominantly teaching yoga more, Buti allows me to bring in that dance element. And just to allow people to start to, that's what Buti is all about, just connect to themselves, connect to others, allow themselves to be free, and to just love themselves and to enjoy their wellness. I'm not going to even say fitness, their wellness journey. Because for me, my biggest thing is connection.
Yes. And I would say we made some serious connections the time that we've been here, the short time. That's fantastic. So what advice would you give to someone who is sitting on the fence of their dreams?
Don't sit on the fence. Jump. The right side. As far as you can, and just take that leap, because what did we learn this past 2 weeks? Worst case scenario.
Yeah. What's the worst case scenario?
Worst case scenario. What's the worst case?
And normally that worst case scenario never happens.
Usually, exactly.
Yeah.
We just need to get out of our heads.
Yeah.
And back into our hearts.
Yeah.
And believe. And believe in ourselves. And we will always have that support around us. If it's not from family, it'll be through friends.
Right.
Like you don't want the regrets of what if.
Right.
You'd rather regret trying something.
Right. I agree. Absolutely. All right, so it is time for the lightning round.
Change our pajamas.
Hi, ladies. It's okay. So we are ready for the lightning round. I'm going to ask you 5 questions and just give short, sweet, and hit the beat. Here we go. First question. What initially held you back from making the shift in your life, your commitment to change?
Money.
Money. What is the best advice you've ever received?
Believe in yourself.
Share a personal habit that contributes to your success.
Personal habit. I think that's changed, hence why I'm thinking about that. It's definitely changed. Share a personal habit that contributes to myself.
Yeah, to your success, your daily success. I mean, right now. That keeps you on track.
Again, I would probably say self-belief, and self-worth, and believing in myself and knowing that I love what I do.
Absolutely. So, what book would you recommend to our Commit to Change audience and why?
The 4 Agreements.
Do you remember who that's by? No? Okay,
Don,
that's right.
it's
Let's look it up.
Miguel. Don Juan. I just gave it, and I was nearly through, but I just gave it to a really good friend of mine because I knew that she needed it at the time, and I gave it to her to read through, and she was going through a really tough time. She was like, and I said, just keep it.
Okay. Well, the 4 Agreements. Google it. All right. Here we go. Number 5. If you found out that you had 1 hour left to live, and was given the opportunity to share one final message, what would it be?
I would say, it's funny because this is the 3rd time I've said it. Believe in yourself, love wholeheartedly, and connect to others as much as you can, not only to others, but bring a connection back to yourself.
I think that is an awesome place to let this sit with all of us, bringing back the self. And what is it? What is the Commit to Change podcast and videos network on? The Self-Lift Network. So this is like fantastic. It goes with the theme. So please tell us, where can the audience find more of you, about you, take a class, let us know. I'm going to also include the links as always, but please let us know verbally, Miss Sara.
Thank you, Ms. Nikki. Sara Fakih. SaraFakih.com, which is Sara, Sara Fakih. She's going to put links up, so it's fine. And my Insta handle, which I probably use the most, as well as my website, which is Sara_Fakih.
Fantastic.
Based in London.
Based in London. Make sure you follow this woman. She is a person to be reckoned with. You will see the fabulous things that are coming from her. She's been here for a couple of days and she's made a tremendous impression on all of us. So thank you. Yes, she helped me pass my test, so I have to give you a hug. Thank you so much. I appreciate you doing this. Yeah. What an awesome honor. Thank you very much. Till next time. Yay!